minus b. Minus b means we get the value of b is equal to 3. So you can write this fraction 1 minus 2y plus 5, this one. So we can now differentiate, integrate, sorry. Just I am using this one and putting the value of y is equal to x square. So what will you get? You get for integrating 1 dx. Okay. Only one is a single term. In this term we get minus 2 integration of value of a is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 it becomes plus 1. Okay. 1 upon y plus 3. Y plus 3 means in place of y we are writing x square plus 3. And here minus 2 we have to multiply by 3 also, it becomes minus 6. And here we get y plus 4, y means x square plus 4 dx. I am just writing directly because the shortage of the space. Okay, just see here, first of all, what we have done, we have assumed x square is equal to y for only the for calculation purpose only. Okay, we have not converted the variable. If we want to convert the variable, we have to differentiate also. Because the 2x dx, x is not available here, so it was more difficult to write in this form. Okay, that's why I am not written in this form. Okay, for x square is equal to y, for calculation purpose we have done this one. Okay, after writing and multiplying we get the degree same, so we divided and converted in this form. This is algebraic expression, we have to convert it into two parts, that is known as a partial fraction. After getting this partial fraction, we put again the value of y is equal to x square. Okay, after getting the value y is equal to x square, we get this form. Now it is an integrable. We can now integrate easily. Okay, just I am writing here integration. After this, the integration of 1 is x plus 2. This is the form of x square plus a square. A square का मतलब you can write it is root 3 square, है ना? So you can write what is the integration of x square plus a square, 1 upon a. 1 upon a means 2 upon root 3 tan inverse x upon a. Tan inverse x upon a means x upon root 3. X upon root 3. Now we have to integrate this one. The integration of this becomes minus 6. A will be 2 here. A tan inverse x upon 2. Okay, this integration is complete here. Tan inverse x upon 2. Now we have done this complete integration. Okay, it is a difficult. First, you have to remember where we assume x square is y. We have assumed x square is equal to y because only for the making partial fraction. After getting partial fraction, this becomes the integrable form. We are integrating directly by using the formula of integration. In question number 19, there is a difference 2x upon x square plus 1 x square plus 3. 2x upon x square plus 1 x square plus 3. In last question, we have not, x square was there also, but we have not assumed x square is equal to y, yeah, t. Why we have not assumed? Because the integration differentiation was not available. But here we have x square. If we assume x square is equal to y, yeah, t, the differentiation 2x dx is equal to will be dy. This differentiation is available here. You can write here 1 upon t y plus 1 or y plus 2, y plus 3, sorry, or in plus 2x of dx is equal to dy. It is an integrable form. You can make the partial fraction and you can integrate also. I am not solving this question because you can do easily. There is nothing special. Now we are seeing the question number 20. I explained you earlier. The question number 21, 1 upon e to the power x minus 1. 1 upon e to the power x. Question number 21, 1 upon e to the power x minus 1 dx. We have to integrate here. But here we are observing that the differentiation of e to the power x is not available. But we know that integration and differentiation of both the expression of e to the power x is same. Only the e to the power x is the expression whose differentiation and integration is same. We can assume e to the power x minus 1 is equal to t or y, and if you integrate that one, we will get the in term of that in the integrable form. Let e to the power x minus 1 is equal to y, then differentiation will become e to the power x dx is equal to dy. So you can write 1 upon e to the power x minus 1 is equal to y, or dx is equal to 1 upon e to the power x dy. In place of e to the power x, you can write y plus 1 is equal to 1 upon y or y plus 1 dy. So now you are seeing here, it is the integrable form. You can make partial fraction. After getting the partial fraction, you can integrate easily. It is a integrable form. So I am just not doing this question also complete. You can do very comfortably. This type of question we have done, okay, earlier. So question number 22, just see x upon x minus 1, x minus 2. In the same way, because it is a proper fraction, x upon x minus 1 or x minus 2, you can integrate by making the partial fraction. In question number 23rd, the 23rd there is a little difference for making the partial fraction. This one is 1 upon x square plus 1. This type of question you have done earlier also. Just I am telling you if you have not done earlier this type of question. This is the quadratic polynomial. This is the linear polynomial. So degree of this, whenever we assume, we let the value for doing the partial fraction 1 upon x and x square plus 1, we can assume a upon x, and for x square plus 1 we assume bx plus c. So we have to find out this expression x square plus 1. So we have to convert this in partial fraction by taking LCM. In left hand side we have only 1. In right hand side you will write 1 equal to a x square plus 1 plus bx plus c into x. Just see here the coefficient of x square. Here is coefficient of x square is 0. Here the coefficient of x square a plus b. Okay. Because we have to multiply this x also, so it becomes bx square. Now we have to convert, take the constant term. Constant term is 1 here. Here the constant term is a. Okay. But only a we get the constant term. So value of a is equal to 1. We get the value of b is equal to minus 1. So we get the value of a and b. Now we want to find the value of c also. Just compare the coefficient of x. Comparing the coefficient of x is here left hand side is 0, but here we get coefficient of x is equal to cx is equal. Cx यानी कि c. So c, the value of c is equal to 0. We get the value of c only 0. So what will become? This expression become 1 upon x square plus 1 equal to the value of a. Value of a is equal to 1 upon x dx. Value of b minus x upon x square plus 1. The value of c 0. There is no need to write. Okay. So the integration will become log x. और if you assume x square plus 1 को t assume करते हैं अगर हम, ठीक है, x square plus 1 को t assume करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? 2x dx is equal to dt, यानी कि 1/2 आ जाएगा. 1/2 log x square plus 1. So you can combine both the term log x divided by under root log x square plus 1. So which option is correct? Log x minus 1/2 log x square plus 1 plus c. Okay, c is a constant of integration. So we have completed the option is first option is correct, A. Okay, we have completed this exercise 7.5. I am not starting the next exercise today. Okay, tomorrow we will start the next exercise 7.6, and the method is integration by parts. So just you try to complete this exercise 7.5. If you have any doubt, any problem, okay, you can share. You can just send your problem. So I will send to you your solution. Okay. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. So just complete this exercise. Just do your work regularly in your fair notebook. ठीक है. देखिए इंटीग्रेशन मैं बता रहा हूँ या आप कोई भी बताएगा उस समय आपको इजी लगेगा, मगर क्वेश्चन जब एग्जाम में आता है तो मेथड याद रखना बहुत मुश्किल है. इट रिक्वायर्स अ लॉट ऑफ प्रैक्टिस. ठीक है. तो ये लर्न भी जब ही होगा जब आप उसे बार बार करोगे. तो इसलिए आप जो है इसमें कोई लापरवाही ना करो, है ना. जो कोई बताता है तो बहुत इजी लगता है, अदरवाइज जब आपको खुद सोचना हो कैसे करना है, then it looks very difficult. So yes, you complete all question up to exercise 7.5. ठीक है. तो जब भी कभी मैं आपसे नोटबुक मांग सकता हूँ, तो नोटबुक इसलिए मांगी जाती है ताकि आप जो है ना इस बहाने आप काम पूरा करो, वरना आप कहीं के कहीं क्वेश्चन करोगे तो कोई फायदा नहीं होगा. नोटबुक आप प्रॉपरली सारे क्वेश्चन और 1 to लास्ट 1 से स्टार्ट जितने भी क्वेश्चन है एक्सरसाइज में वो करो, फिर उसके बाद फिर आपको एक्स्ट्रा